Hi, I'm Bunny and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about what kind of vinyl I use for my Cricut and my vinyl decals and where I get it. So you can see from right here that I have a multitude of vinyl decal that I use, or vinyl wrap I use, and they are all from, well, not every single one, but they are from different companies on Amazon or suppliers. My favorite and most popular vinyl is Opal White, and I get it from Graph Vinyl. I will link it below, but it's this nice white to, it's really blue to purple pinkish, and it's very popular, very sturdy, lasts about 2 to 3 years depending if it's in the sun or how many washes the car gets and what kind of environment and weather it goes through. Another popular vinyl that people really like to get from my decals is this holographic gold, rose gold, and it's the shiny one, not the glossy one, because I feel like it just looks better than the more matte one. It's a little bit softer, so I would say it doesn't last as long, like weather resistant wise, and sometimes cutting it with smaller details can get a little bit iffy, but it's still a very popular one, and this is by Tech Wrap, a very popular vinyl supplier. Now this is holographic pink lemonade vinyl. It also is by Tech Wrap. I think this one, however, this supplier is actually Vinyl Frog or Giraffe Vinyl. I think that's how it might be how you say it, because it's probably from the same manufacturer, just different suppliers. So it just depends like what's on sale and how much I can get for it, because usually I like to get lowest price for as much vinyl as I can get, so I don't have to keep buying more and more all at once, or you know what I mean. So these are the mats I use. I also get these from Amazon. It's very interesting to get shipped to yourself because it's a box and it's just so flimsy. You think, I don't know, it'd be something heavy, but it's not. But it's HTV front. You can see it right there. Let's see. But I will link those as well below. This is the standard one because strength is way too sticky, and even these sometimes can be too sticky at first for the vinyl, so sometimes I like to I won't do it now because I don't want it, but I'll press it on a shirt that had a clean one, and sometimes the little fuzzies will help make it less sticky, and then you can also wash them afterwards if it starts to lose its tackiness. Usually these last me a couple months, just one, and then it comes in packs of 3, and they're way less expensive than the Cricut ones. I also use, when it gets torn the fuck up, excuse me, I use it as a cutting mat. So like if I need 22 inches, I'll cut it with this instead of on I don't have a soft cutting mat, I guess. And eventually if it does get torn up a little bit from me using my razor. This is the transfer tape I use. It comes in different sizes, or lengths really, so if you don't need a lot, you don't have to buy a lot, but I get the 50-foot one, and it lasts a pretty long time. I really like it. It works on the holographic, it works on the glossy, it works on more of a matte. The only ones I have noticed it doesn't really work on is it's kind of like a paper vinyl. It feels very smooth. I don't buy that anyways. Usually it's freebies with some of the vinyl I buy, but I notice it doesn't really work on that. I am not sure about more of like a glitter type vinyl, which is more scratchy. I am not sure if it would work on that. I should try it out. I do have some that I had gotten from freebies, so maybe I'll try that sometime with this, see if it works or not. So, but I will link this below as well. I forget the brand name, but it's a very good price. It's like 50 feet for $15, so really a good price for this. Also, this hanging vinyl organizer, kind of like a shoe, I also got from Amazon. Like everything's from Amazon because it's just easier, faster, cheaper. But I will link that below. It used to keep all my vinyl in a box, and that was working, but I felt like it took up too much space on the floor or like in general. So now it's on the door. And then I use these squeegee things for pressing out all the bubbles. It's from Tech Wrap as well, so very useful. And this has lasted over like 2 years. And you can, I guess you could get replacements for this soft felt part, or buy maybe it at Michael's or something like that. I haven't needed to replace it. It is kind of falling apart, but I haven't needed to do that yet. So there we go. So the blades I use are usually the 90 degrees or the 45, and I don't buy the Cricut ones because they're really expensive in the long run. I get this kind right here. There we go. Also from Amazon. Ignore the stickers on these. I just stuck them on there, but this is the sharper blade. I do notice that they might not last as long, like their sharpness kind of like dulls a little bit faster, but honestly I haven't used a Cricut blade in a while, so maybe that's just my observation from using it so many times. You know, make sure to like clean off the blade maybe every cut or so, just so it sometimes the vinyl can build up on the little tiny blade and not cut the vinyl as well. So the two settings I use on the Cricut when actually cutting the vinyl is the holographic vinyl and also the premium vinyl. And I do play around with the settings just a little bit because I've noticed certain vinyl is just like a little bit thicker or thinner, and it's always good to do a test cut of a circle or a square or both maybe, or some lettering, whatever you mainly like specialize in, just to see how it cuts the vinyl, because I've noticed if it doesn't cut too deep, then you can't weed it, and if it cuts way too deep, it's harder to weed because then everything's just falling apart and it's a mess, and I feel like you just waste a lot of vinyl if you don't test it out right at the beginning. Usually with companies, if you buy them over and over again, you kind of know like how it works, but sometimes they change supplier as well or manufacturer, and it just doesn't cut like it used to, and you just gotta play around with the settings sometimes and see what works. I'm gonna show off some of the vinyl I make, or the decals I make and sell in my Etsy shop, which I will also link below, shameless plug. But we've got the Sailor Star, here we go, and these do have transfer tape already on it, so this doesn't look like the actual final product. But we got Drive Safe. This is not weeded, but it needs to be weeded. It's I Break for Goth Girls. Or goth, yeah. I thought it said goth mommies for some reason. Let's see. Baby on Board, I'm Baby, with a little Kirby. So cute. Let's see. Totoro Family. And this is in the holographic rose gold. I've got some freebies ready to be sent to some people. I'll cut it so obviously they're not getting doubles, but in a pastel purple. Really like this one. We've also got some clouds, or the Akatsuki clouds from Naruto. Doesn't have to be from that, but you know, they're cute. Sparkle gold. Now I don't know if you'll be able to see these designs. I doubt it, but this is how I cut it. I cut a lot on one just to save me some time and vinyl space. I hate wasting vinyl, so that is how I do it. Maybe I'll make a video on that, how I put everything like a Tetris in Cricut software. If that one is valuable to anyone, maybe, probably. And most of my decals can fit in a 6x9 or 9x6, I'm not sure exactly how you write it, say it, envelope, and I'll just say like a thank you with their name on it, and then also, where's the thank you card? I add in freebies, of course, and then I make my own thank you cards with directions and a little note right here. So, and then you can find me on Instagram, but I don't really use Instagram either, unless it's my powerlifting one. So, yeah. So I hope this video was a little bit informational and helpful for you. Leave a comment below what you thought, or a like or a dislike. Follow for more, don't follow, share, you know the drill. Yeah, so have a good day.